Hello and welcome to my podcast, Free Chat. It's your boy Jay. I'm here with my three guests today. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Tyler.
Hi, I'm Kay. Well, that's like that.
Yeah, it's your boy Big GLA.
Today we're going to be talking about social media and how it affects people in their day-to-day life. So first of all, who want to start off? Like, how does social media affect us as individuals in our day-to-day life?
I feel like social media makes you feel like you're someone you want. Literally, like.
I'm not saying me, but I see it.
Get away from it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But if some people see it as,
If you're depressed yourself, you're not gonna want to see depressing things.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you even more depressed. So when you go on TikTok, and the first thing you tap on, because you never know, is first of all when you find that TikTok app, is the creativity, like, I wonder what I'm gonna see today type of thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like that are sad or unhappy. They will click it expecting to see something happy that will then automatically, when they see it, it's like, oh, that was actually funny, and makes you smile or laugh. And at the end of the day, if something comes along or someone makes you feel happy, then that's where it'll
Do
run.
you think people are selective with what they choose to watch or what they choose to see on social media?
but I don't believe that.
Yeah,
I feel like people go on
Looking for happiness. Some people are looking for sadness, but you could stay in your bed and watch someone live their life, but you might even start hating that person. You don't even have to person from nowhere, but you start hating that person because they're living the life that you're not. Do you know what I mean?
What do you think?
I think it's a bit of both. It's like you see, like you wake up and then you see some madness on Instagram or TikTok where you got people just fighting each other. Like you get on these day-to-day life where people are fighting on the road or on the train, stuff like that, and then you see something that'll make you quite happy. So I feel like it's just a bit of both. You won't really get everything that'll be happy. You won't get everything that's just sad or upsetting. This one that we live in, we just can't tell what's gonna happen today. So like tomorrow's not really guaranteed for us, but then tomorrow anything can happen. So today could be a good day for you, tomorrow will be a bad day. That's just how life is. That's what I see it. Yeah.
I feel like it's a bit of an ego thing, do you think?
Definitely.
Like, so you're so eager to know what people are doing.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially for a celebrity.
You wake up and you wanna see what's popping. Like, you need to be up to date. But listen to this. Someone said this to me. Yeah? You see, people in prison when they I don't know if I'm making sense about it. Go on. I was gonna say it. When people in prison, when you call them, the first thing they ask, what's going on? Like, they want to keep up to date, so when they come out, they're not
Behind.
in what they're doing. So that's kind of what we're doing, but not in prison. Get what I mean?
Yeah, so they're trying to stay social
Yeah.
without social media.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. For me personally, I don't think social media affects my day-to-day life or how I live, because I know what I want in life.
I feel like
And I know what my goals are and what I'm aspiring to. So I see what's going on. I see the bling, I see money, I see the flashy cars, I see all of the stuff that people wish they can have and can't have. But I know what I want and I know how I'm working towards it. So I don't think it affects me, but every now and again you see something that influences you, because influence is different from affecting you.
Yeah.
Because for instance, I saw something on social media, like, I don't know if you don't know about them fountain things. Incense burning, the fountain that makes you sleep good at night. Have you ever seen it? Like, TikTok or whatever?
Yeah.
I've got one of those, and I only bought it because I saw it on there. I have terrible nights, like I don't sleep. So I thought it would be a good idea to try it, and it works. Some of the scents actually works. Some of them work. Some of them are disgusting. You understand?
that's crazy. So wait, it sprays out spray, and then
No, it's like you light, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little wooden thing. When you light it, you put it on top of it's like an incense.
You know what's so crazy? See that how your smells help you to feel relaxed. That's what they say, you need all your senses, man. Because you can hear something. People listen to music when they're angry or when they're sad, and it influences how they feel.
Yeah.
You see how that's crazy. That's why people in the party and that's why just a lot of things. Like,
but other than that, I wouldn't say like social media. Like influence.
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't.
I'll be honest.
Like, because you know, some people they'll go on social media, for instance, and they would look. You got girls that go on their friends' pages, and they see their friends in good relationship, or your friend's man bought her a ring, or she got a rose, or look, they're on a date, and because your man's not doing that, you feel like he's not doing the right thing, and I hate that part of social media.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When females let it influence them like that.
Yeah, I think it works both ways, like for the man side as well. Like if they see someone with the flashy cars, with the money, the drip, they think, yeah, you know what he's doing, I like it. But then deep down inside, they're really hating on what they're doing. But then they're forgetting the world that you've been brought into. You need to come and do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Everyone's doors, everyone's pathway is different.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because social media to escape from our problem, literally. That's what I think.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. That's what you start off with.
That's what I mean when I say it's fake.
Yeah. Social media is definitely an scapegoat.
It is, yeah, 100.
People go for a lot of stuff, like you said, people go through depression. Yeah. So, like, for someone that goes through depression, they might go on social media and look up something like something happy, something to do with something peaceful. They might type in like something to do with nature sounds or whatever it may be. So you get what I'm saying? To put them in that state of mind. Mm-hmm. Someone else, they might be trying to find inspiration. They might type in inspirational stuff. So social media can be used in different, like, it's what you need it for.
I feel like I went through a stage there where I feel like I was making social media influence me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like, that was literally was. And then I had to like come off social media, everything, just to refocus my brain. And when I went back on social media, I started to see people doing what I was doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do I explain what I'm trying to say? Like, they were doing like.
Why did you step away from it?
Huh?
First, why did you step away from it? Firstly,
but like it was ruining my life. Like it was,
that's what I'm saying. Give us an example.
Oh, like
something that you were doing that you thought like I don't normally do this.
Always on it. Like it was a chore. It wasn't even a chore. It was like a habit.
How do you feel that was affecting day-to-day life? Affecting you?
I was lazy, didn't want to do nothing, but I was just watching other things. You know, I'm watching things, but this is the thing about social media. You can take some things and make it inspire you, or you can take it and hate them. Do you know? Yeah. So I felt like I took what I wanted, what I've learned, what I taught myself from social media and all of that, and I ghosted and tried to like actually build up what I wanted instead of just watching it. Because I feel like
for me personally, I feel like social media is a great learning space.
100%.
It's like a universal dictionary, because through social media I've learned a lot of things.
Same.
Like there's things that it's not saying I didn't know, but I wouldn't practice in my day to day.
Yeah.
But through social media you've realised that actually makes life easier.
Yeah.
If I do this, or if I book something through this, or if I organise something from there, it makes life easier. And I've only learned certain things through social media. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why they say, the whole educational system is dying down.
Yeah.
Because there's now new ways to learn something. Back in the olden day, back then, it was very much, there wasn't no competing sources
around. What they said.
So no one didn't have even though people had smartphones, but not a lot of things like TikTok existed. But TikTok teaches you a lot,
access to information.
And that's one thing that, it's gonna sound mad, but that's one thing that the government can't control. The government can control education. That's why nowadays there's so much apprenticeships where it's giving you can even get an apprenticeship in law. You never used to can.
Yeah.
No, but that's why they have to in off some people. That's in off some. No, because you see, if you go, I don't know, if you go that deep, I don't know if they could put this up on YouTube, because I'm not trying to have them on because you see, once you start saying some things,
Yeah, it's true. I hear what you're saying.
there's, you know, I feel like there's a special.
Feel free to talk. That's the name of the
listen.
show. Free chat.
I feel like there's a special like machine. So you see, every time you type up something, you research something, it's like, oh, she just researched how to do maths. But you see, when you start typing up things like, great. You see, when you start typing up things like, is there someone who controls the government? There's an instant pop up.
Yeah, there's.
Why is she thinking? Why is he or she thinking about that?
No, it's
No good. There's
there's definitely systems that filter through like words like terrorism, bomb, threat,
of course.
weapon, certain things like that. There's definitely somewhere on. There's definitely a system that filters those words. That triggers something in their system to say this person is now looking at. Because I know one word that triggers a lot of things. If you type in dark web or anything to do with the dark web on Google right now, your IP address is definitely getting flagged.
Whoa, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why.
Because before Google, before the search engine that they made everyone think that's the only way you can find anything. There was a deeper, darker place where you could. It's still there, but they don't advertise it. It's not known to a lot of people. You understand? They've made it almost criminal. They say it's a dark place. You can get scammed. You can do this. It's criminal to buy this over there. It's criminal to buy that. So a lot of people don't know about it. You understand?
Do you believe that? There's so much things you don't know about.
Definitely.
100%. So, okay, are you lot? I hate go on. Are you lot religious? Like, who's like properly?
I wouldn't say I'm religious, but I know religion.
Okay.
Because I've been through churches. As a young youth, I grew up in many. Because my nan, she was Seventh-day Adventist, so they go to church on a Saturday from 10 till 10. My stepdad was Jehovah's Witness. My mom's Pentecostal. So I've been through the churches. Like,
so I'm spiritual. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I wouldn't say I'm religious. Yeah. That's because I feel like religion is government, not government, but it's the higher people. Is to separate us from each other. For us to like in this world, there's bad and good. And for them to be bad and good, they have to put things in for they have to put things in the world for us to be bad and good. Do you know what I mean? Like be against that without us knowing. And with the you said something about like Christian, the Bible. That's why it's changed up so many times. And even in the Christian community, there's war between what a proper Christian is or what a. Do you get what I mean? And it's in all different, and it's because this is what they want. They want us to be battling between each other. Like that, being spiritual is not a religion. It's natural. Like it's not a religion. That's what I say. I say it's one way of talking.
Spirituality and Christianity can exist.
It can, and it does. I actually believe it does because I went church. I went church, and the pastor was preaching, and nothing he said was wrong. But is the way how the Bible has put it? They've made it as a man and a woman. Do you get what I mean? Like they've placed it as Jesus and God, but this is how we live our life, like on a day-to-day basis, like. Everything in the Bible is happening.
Definitely.
The way how they put it to it's like you have to open your third eye to understand the Bible. No, that's good. And that's how I feel like my third eye is open. Like, bro, I see you can't say because sorry to pause you. You can't say open your third eye because you see when you say that, everyone automatically thinks, bro, she's tapped. Yeah. You gotta say become in tune with yourself. Yeah. You see when you're in tune with yourself, you know that. Certain things exist. Certain things don't happen the way how you thought it would happen or think it happens, but it's happening. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. Speak your mind, man. Speak your mind.
What, do you not think there's a place for religion on social media?
Yeah.
Do you not see enough of religion on social media? When you go on your For You page, do you see religion? Do you know what?
Once we start talking about it, if we go on it right now, we'll start seeing it because we're talking about it. Our friend is taking the information. Yeah. We're gonna go on it, and then the friend's gonna start popping up things. It happens.
Right, that's happened. So yeah.
This is what they want. They want.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's why they say how they make. That's why they say.
So, quick question. Like, let me ask you this while we're here. Has anyone here been influenced by any form of social media to like make a purchase or 100%. Make a trip or to do something, an experience, whatever it is? And you just say what it is, and if you don't mind touching on it a little bit. Is there any way, if it's either it motivated you or it distracted you or it put you off from doing something, or maybe you had an idea that you wanted to try and you saw something on the internet and you thought, it doesn't make sense anymore.
Where?
So you've never seen some sneakers or a top or anything on social media that you thought, let me buy that or let me have that.
Yeah.
Not that you're jealous of the person that's wearing it or whatever, the brand or whatever. It's just that I like that. Let me get that.
That's why I would say let me say how it influenced me. Like, I can go on Instagram just sometimes and I will see girls that look like me, and it will influence me what my body will look good in.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that's kind of one thing I would say.
So what about like your hair? Like ideas to get your hair and your nails? What do you tend to go to social media for that? I'm thinking about the female one.
I feel like you have to. You kind of have to.
You do.
Yeah, because some styles you see and you think, do you know, because she looks nice in it, I actually might look nice in it, and you're gonna want to try it out.
Yeah.
So like,
and it's basically experimenting. And as human beings, we're meant to experiment.
Yeah.
You're meant to experiment. You're meant to see something and think, that's rude. That's how do you know what I mean? That's how leaders are created. That's how social influencers are created. Because you do something or you're wearing something that triggers a lot of people's minds and can change the way they think, their perspective.
Even the way you act.
Even the way you act.
Quite evil. Yeah.
No, it is with me. I used to. It could sound a bit weird or funny, but when I used to listen to like a lot of American music, I used to look at how they used to dress back in the day. And I think with it now, with social media, you see like a lot of like sneaker pages, a lot of like pages where they post like suits, jeans, stuff like that. So with me, it depends. I don't really like look at someone and be like, oh yeah, I want to dress like what they're doing. But then I don't really have someone that inspires when it comes to clothing. But if I have like, for example, like a celebrity that I've got quite a few that I look up to, but then when it comes to clothing wise, like I feel like everyone's got their own style and what they're wearing that. So with me,
you can pick and choose, isn't it?
Yeah, depends.
You can take and pick out what you want.
Yeah. And then like even me with that, I'm a bit funny with that because I feel like I'll probably say more like my dad. He's the one that kind of like inspired me to have my own style on how to dress. Because like with him, he's the one that used to dress me. But then he's like, as soon as you get to that age now, you have to start dressing yourself. So I feel like, but then social media comes with it when you start seeing these little shoes like on how to wear like different type of clothes and that. So
what the girls like.
Exactly, yeah, both sides. I just feel like it's just both sides.
Bro, you're telling me there's never a trainer, you've never bought a hat or something because you thought social media said that would make your eye appeal to a female more like.
Nah, I don't really look at it like that, man. Because you see it like that. With me, like for example, if I was to go shopping now, I know exactly what I'm going to get. But then I know where I'm going to shop wise and that. And I know what area I'm going to go to. I wouldn't really look at social media because I'm not going to lie to some of the people when they dress up, I look at them and think, I would never wear that. Like, that's just not me. So I feel like with me, I'm the type of person that I like to stand up for myself. I don't really look at what other people think or what they say. And I think it should be like that anyways, but then everyone has their own opinion. But I think you should be like the type of person to be like, you know what, I want to dress and look like this. And I feel like, you know what, I look good in this. If someone says I don't look good in that, that's their own problem.
One observation I've seen on social media that a lot of people might not like is that it's becoming that all the females are starting to look alike because of makeup. Am I wrong or am I right?
No, guys, I'm not
Does anyone else agree?
I agree.
Is it because everyone's watching the same makeup artist or Or
No,
does
no,
everyone
no.
just...
There's a look.
Is it,
There's a look.
So
Yeah,
UK, there's UK makeup. You know a UK girl from American girl.
Yeah,
You will
it's
know.
that.
You will know a girl from. You just know the difference.
as a man,
Yeah.
do you see the difference, or do you just see it as makeup?
No, I don't see it. I see the difference because, see, obviously I live with a lot of females in my household, and with them, they're always watching these different videos. So, like, for example, my sister the other day, she was watching a girl from America doing their makeup, and then literally next to her, my sister was watching a girl from here doing the makeup. So, like, with me, I kind of know, like, the difference. But then, to me, it's like, I don't really want to care, but then, because it's there for me, I kind of know, oh, right, like this girl with the foundation she's using lighter than that one there. I'm thinking, like, that's mad. It's just how things are in the world that we live in. But I feel like, yeah, it is true. Yeah, definitely. I feel like, you see with social media, celebrity.
Yeah, I was going to find it. Yeah, I was going to touch on it.
Influencers, like people that are, let's say, famous and got the blue tick.
Yeah.
And I feel like, for example, with me, the one that I'm always looking at, I'll probably say something like Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Now, yeah, like literally.
I want to say something.
Yeah, so this, like, talk about celebrities in general, because like with me, I play football. I'm always looking at these footballers and what they're doing on and off the pitch. I think with them, it's like, not even just footballers, but anyone that's famous, it's a tough life, you know. Because literally, whatever you post on Insta, I guarantee you, it could be something good for you, but then someone else will see it as something bad. So like that, I'll give you guys a scenario, yeah. There's this rapper that is definitely a footballer, but then he's obviously rapping about the cars he's getting, the money that he's getting. But then, for example, if it was like a most famous footballer, for example, like a Mbappe, yeah, if it was him that was rapping, he's cancelled for life. He's finished. Simply because of what he's doing, and then the way he's been put out there, his life is over. But then if it was someone that's, you know, like a David Beckham or something back in the day, who's obviously protected by this country, we can say, nothing really will happen to them. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's just another boy just doing something else outside of football, which is good. But then, because it's one of us now, kind of thing, straight away we've got to cancel him. So I feel like with the way celebrities are with Insta and that, or not just Instagram, but social media, it's mad. I feel like it's just crazy. Like, you just have to be careful on what you do. And then it's like, literally, when you see them outside of Instagram, you're thinking, whoa, this is not the same person that we saw doing something on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, whatever. Like, it's just crazy. Yeah, the celebrities, it's just mad.
Sorry. Okay, on security. So this is gonna sound crazy, yeah, but obviously sometimes I wear makeup. Majority of the time I don't wear makeup. I'm just natural, or I would put on makeup and a bit of lashes, but that's not it. But one thing I will say is, if I'm walking and I'm going out somewhere and I'm fully dressed, makeup, everything, and a boy moves to me, I'm gonna be like more resilient. Like, bro, you're just seeing me with makeup on, and I got my little dress on and my skirt on. But you see, if I'm walking and I'm natural, maybe just a little bit of lashes, and I just look kind of bunny, as they would say, and a boy like moves to me, I will probably take it in more because you've really seen me in my natural state. Does that make sense? Like, I'll be more willing to say, okay, cool, you've seen me like this, you've looked at me, and you've still taken it and said, you know what, fuck it. But I don't know.
So
go.
That's you being insecure.
you think social media makes
Because let me tell you why. Because if a boy meets me, I don't sound like, but I'm saying, like, if a boy meets me in my natural state, I'm not gonna think, because I'm natural. Because I know in me, like, being natural, I feel good in myself. You know what I mean? So with makeup, without makeup, if a boy moves me, I kind of feel good within myself already. That me look, you're that's bad, you know. Because if he was to actually chat to you and you don't get together, you've now made yourself feel like he's now made you comfortable within yourself. You're not comfortable within yourself by yourself.
In a way that
you feel comfortable in yourself because of him. He made you so comfortable.
I hear it. But every girl goes through that. Every girl goes through that little stage when she feels like, oh,
Well,
do you know what I mean? So I don't know that because you can be looking bummy and walking and still think you look good. That's why you probably will end up stopping. If you feel in yourself that you're dead and you look dead, but we're trying to chat to you and he's kind of good looking and you feel rough, you're not gonna stop. But for you to even stop and engage in a conversation, there must be some confidence there.
It's true.
Like I'm not gonna stop and just talk to him, engage in a conversation, knowing that he could pursue me if I didn't feel insecure. Because I wouldn't want him to even look at me. But if I stop and engage, I feel like I'm kind of opening the door a little bit for you to invite you in. So.
Yeah, so as we're coming to a close, I got one more question for you guys. How do you think we can use social media to make a difference, like individually in our day-to-day lives, and to at least help one person? Reach out to at least one person. How do you not think? What can we do individually as a person?
I feel like be yourself, literally. When I mean be yourself, like you will inspire someone with the mindset that you have on your own, with like the knowledge you have on your own, without do you know I'm not saying like I know you like you inspire someone by being yourself because
I feel like with that as well, it comes with the hobbies that you're good at as well.
Yeah,
showing what you.
If you cook, showing people cooking.
Exactly.
Like you're inspiring someone to try this new thing. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're a lash, you'll post everything.
Guys, I feel like if we're gonna say that, we gotta keep that same energy for everything.
Yeah.
You can't pick and choose what you're gonna show.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So there's dancers out there. And that's a talent. To be able to dance on your head top, split, that's all a talent.
Yes.
And it takes mad energy, takes mad physical, because every time you drop, you're hurting your body.
Yeah.
So it's like you're training your body. You're basically, it's a talent that takes like some people actually have it, born have it, and some people they actually genuinely, it's something that they have to learn. And you see, once you achieve it, and you're posting it, and you got people that's giving their negative thoughts about, as a girl you shouldn't be doing this, you should be dancing like this, you should be doing that, which I hear, because at the end of the day, everyone will have that fixed mentality that dancing is a sexualized, it's sexualized, it is. But at the same time, if it's a talent, then why can't we showcase it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a wish-washy subject, because it's like there's goods about having that talent, but there's also bads. Everything.
Always.
Exactly. I just wanted to add to what you were saying. So I don't know if this is working.
Yeah, it's working.
But I don't know. I just wanted to add to what you were saying, and it's also, I think, about being raw, like insecurities. Especially we spoke about the things like social media breeds a lot of insecurities. But if we're real and if we talk about the insecurities, that's when you're actually helping someone, or you're like actually making a difference, because a lot of us are feeling the same things, going through the same struggles, and we think we're the only ones. But it's when you're actually being real about what you're struggling with, that's when it makes a difference, or it changes, or like can have an impact. Personally, that's what I feel. But it's hard as heck. It's hard as heck. But yeah.
Okay, this is me being honest. It's hard. I hear it, what you're saying with the insecurity thing. It helps, but it's making people lazy. No, let me tell you what. Go on. Good stuff. Let me be real. For a fat person to be on social media, eating, making everyone feel like you're gonna sit down and do it because everyone's cool and chill. If you're motivated, if everyone takes things how they want to take.
I get what she's saying.
Let me tell you, wait. Everyone takes things how they want to take things. This is what I mean. People be insecure because you're not gonna look at if you're a big person and you see someone working out, you're not gonna look at them and hate them. You're gonna look at them and it's meant to motivate you, but you make it
put you down. You get what I mean? It's just how you think.
Yeah.
Or a fat person can sit there.
For me, I feel like
I spent most of my. I still think I'm quite a big person. I spent most of my life like in that shoes, and I even go through like a teenage years, like because I grew up with social media without like obviously when I was going primary school, social media weren't there. But that's when I went secondary school. That's when you started to have social media, MSN, and you start Facebook and everything like that. So I feel like. I think the reason why people who are bigger will get that reaction, you know if you're something that you're vulnerable about, and you see that, you know it within yourself. So that kind of stings a little bit, do you know what I mean? But that's why I feel like social is a double-edged sword. It can make you feel insecure or like hurt to see like what you're not, or brings out your insecurity, that you may shun it away, or it can have like a thing where it may encourage you. Like, but I feel like with shame and like anything with shame and things like that, it will never really work, because for example, a person who's big and they're insecure about it, I feel like you need to start off like, I like body positive like people on social media. I think that's really important, because
they need to
they can aspire to be something. Once they build that self-esteem and they feel like they see that girl doing it, they'll be start treating themselves better and be like, wow, I don't have to live like this. Right. Like if it's affecting my health, you want to love yourself enough to do something about it, rather than do it through hate, because it's never gonna work. You do it through I hate being fat. Like, see people living like that, love yourself, and if that's something that you want to change, you have more courage to actually change it, rather than that was beautiful. Yeah, but that's just my experience at least. Forgot it. I've been going kind sometimes.
Anything else to add?
I was gonna say, like, with that, doesn't it start with like your mindset in what you think? Because with me, for example, like I say, I've been like used to playing a lot of sports. If I'm going into a football game, and I'm already saying that I'm going to lose to this team, I'm going to lose straight away. But because I'm so positive and I'm so like, I already know to myself that I'm going to win, regardless of the scoreline. I know that within myself I've won because I've done my part. So then it comes with insecurity. You're saying to yourself that, oh, I'm already a big person, but within yourself, you know that, you know what, you think that, okay, that's what other people think, but it's about what you think. That's what I always say to people, at the end of the day, don't worry about what other people think. What do you think? Like I say, you think you're good? You look nice, you look sexy, whatever. It's about what you think. Because then if someone else is trying to influence you now, when you start listening to them, oh, that person's right, oh, that person, I should always follow what they're doing. But then, nah, it's about you. The person that you look in the mirror every day is the one that you...
So you know what I've done, like, what's helped me, like I used to be insecure, like, and the thing that was helped me come out of it is so much people would tell me like, you look good, but then like everyone, there's always someone out there that you wanna not look like, but have some type of. There's gonna be. It's kind of the saying of some people gonna love you, some people gonna hate you. Do you get what I mean? And that's the reality of it. Like, if you. I can't. Why should I sit in my bed and cry about something that I'm someone's inspiration? You know, someone wants to look like how I look.
Exactly.
So why am I gonna sit and cry? Do you know what I mean? That's how I kind of.
With that as well, I was gonna say with that too. Why I think social media is very good with that as well is because you need to have haters.
Yeah.
You need to have people that are gonna love what you're doing, and with what you just said as well, you need to have that one or two people that are gonna look up to you.
Yeah.
Because those that you do change will now start to turn into the hundreds, the thousands, the millions. That's how it starts off. So like I always,
it will always just be the haters.
you need to have haters.
You have someone, they will inspire and touch someone else. They'll always say, you know what, K showed me this, or Big GLA showed me this, or you get me? They're always gonna go back to what touched them.
Exactly.
You get me? And they're gonna spread it. They're always gonna say it to someone else, and that person's gonna say, when they see you next, they're gonna be like, oh, you know, K told me that you did this for her, man. And then now that's another person that knows.
Yeah.
And that's how inspiration works. So
that's what I always say. Your haters will then start to become your fans and you start to become your followers.
nah, your haters are your biggest promoters. See me, I tell myself that. You see haters.
True.
Let me tell you, with people that love you, let me show you one thing I've learned in my experience. Yeah, see people that love you. The people that love you will show you the least love. The ones that say they love you the most, the die-hearted ones, they will show you the least love.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You see your haters, just do something, bro. Let them grip it.
Yeah.
They send it to 5, 6, 7, 8 people.
That's
Look,
right.
fucking up. Sorry.
You get
Look,
it?
he's messing up. Look, he fell off. Look, he flopped.
Yeah.
That's promotion. That's advertisement. Good or bad, it's advertisement. But you see your friends, the people that say they love you, it's not. They're looking at it.
Yeah.
They send you a message. It looks nice. It stops
Right.
there.
Exactly.
Done.
That's it.
That's it. But you see your haters, it gets sent.
But this is what
There,
I'm
left,
talking
right,
about.
and it goes round. Sometimes your haters are your
But then you need your hate. That's what you need them.
The question I'm gonna ask is, why do you think everyone's so like into like right now? People are getting famous from arguing on social media.
Yeah.
Why do you not think that's happening? Like, why is it so popular for everyone to be so eager to know what's going on between the two people that they know? You know, on social media.
So it's like what you're saying. It's like with people like KSI becoming famous on YouTube.
No. I'm talking about like
It's
Mr. Fabulous arguing with
You
this.
see for that, it's just gossip.
All that with people. Oh, okay.
Let me answer this one.
Why is everyone so?
You see why everyone's interested in that?
Mhm.
Because everyone's got a little bit of Miss Art Fabulous in them. They've all got a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Whatever she's got, but they're not gonna voice it. They're not gonna be loud with it.
Yeah.
So for some people, they're happy to see that someone else that's going through it is voicing it.
Yeah.
For some people, they might think, I don't like that. That's a bit loud. That's too much.
Yeah.
That's do you get what I'm saying? But for someone else, it's like, you know what? You're my voice, which someone else might not want that to be said. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you're baiting me up. You're making me look bad. You're making people know my business. Where
Exactly.
somebody else is in a little corner, in a little box, begging for someone to say it. So it works in different ways.
Mhm.
I think it's easy to judge on what for like because recently I have been watching.
Yeah.
It's easy to judge her. Oh, she's done this. She's going through this. Blah blah blah. But the whole thing, like I agree, is like her stuff is out there on Front Street. She's known. Whereas like my life is not like public. People don't know my business.
To elaborate on what you said,
You could get famous with it. Go on social media right now.
it's
Cry
easy
about
to
that.
judge. You said the right
If
thing.
you're gonna go out there,
You said the
some
right
of us
thing.
gonna post it. Yeah.
Social media is easy to judge because you're behind the
So it's
screen.
it's not
You're
fake.
behind the screen, just typing words. If you're in front of a person, seeing and feeling their emotion, because if someone's going through something bad and depressing, and you as a person are gonna find something bad in that still, something's wrong with you. I don't care what that person's going through. If they seem like they need help or they whatever, and you can still find something negative in that, like
That's troll.
Yeah,
That's not even troll.
That's easy, man.
They're not control. Most people are meant
Honestly, that's the person that's still going through. That's the thing about social media that day. Like we do lose our like. I don't know, our humanity, like our emotions, like regardless of if people are
it's
doing
this sense
whatever,
of judgment. Social
we look at
media
it as
gives you
normal,
this
like,
sense of judgment.
life.
You get this sense of judgment because the other person can't see you. They can't like directly react. You can't see their emotion. You can just say your 1-2 pence and just close that page and you never have to deal with it again.
Yeah.
You've now give someone suicidal thoughts because you've gone and said the wrong thing and just done away with that, but you don't know that because it's just social media. You get what I'm saying? You could have inspired someone to have gone and made their first million.
No, special.
But you're not gonna know that because it's just social media. It's just something you typed or something you said. You're never gonna look back at it again because it's not making you famous. You're not getting no clout from it. So you're not gonna look back. It's just a one comment you've put under someone. You could have said, this is nice. So you could have seen a cake or whatever it is of flowers and said, this is nice. You don't know the effect that it had on that person that read it on the other side of the screen. And that's what I say, social media gives people this sense of judgment that I don't like. You get me? Because normal people that I see in day-to-day life Like the way I see them see things and they talk on social media, I know you in real life. You're not like that, bro. But when you see things and speak on it on social media, I feel so far away from it. I actually don't know you.
Who is that?
Do you get what I'm saying? Because I know you in real life, but because you've seen a little thing, you're going off. I know that's not you. You get me? For instance, when girls say, I can never be a yaman, but I know you're a yaman.
Do you not think social media is the reason why love is not really there?
Yeah, man. Social media mash up love.
Yeah, mash up love.
Mash up love.
Can I say one thing? You know, you'll say something about you don't know them. You know them.
You feel so far away from
But you feel so far away from them. Social media has made us like, cool. Back in the days, it was only communication. That's it. Do.
It's simple.
Social media has so much things and you can see a lot of things. It makes you like distance, basically.
Yeah.
That's literally, that's all it does.
It actually controls like what you think you should do. So like for example, if someone wants to cheat on you, okay, these are the things that you should do.
These are the steps you should do.
If you take this step, this is what's gonna happen.
Like what? And I see a lot of people throw away their good relationship because of what social media states that after someone's made a mistake or someone's done something, what you should do. You should now kick them out the house, call your friends. They don't take why work list, but just close them outside and all of this stuff because it makes you now feel strong as a person, as a man or a female. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's what so. But in reality, what you want to do is run downstairs or call them and say, baby, please come back inside because if you wanna come back, you're gonna mad tonight. You understand what I'm saying? This is the narrative, yeah. People live like girls who see the rich celebrities that, bro, these people are seeing 6, 7 figures. My man buys his girl a car. You now know me in my new move 9 to 5. I can't afford this car. Don't stress me, please. Don't move like you feel like, oh, why can't you buy me? In my mind, I want to buy the car. If I had it, I would buy you 10 of those. But I can't afford that where I am now.
Exactly.
Not because social media says Kim Kardashian just got this from that, and this person just now I should buy you a ring that's worth 10 million just for proposal. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the narrative that social media put people in this full sense of security.
You see, I think short term boys, they think you will know when a boy is being serious because he will say things like, you know when I make you my wife or something like that. Boys short term, they don't think like that.
No, remember, we listen.
We're emotional. Like we're very emotional.
Yeah, social media is definitely a big influence on.
I always say that.
Yeah,
Like, cause when I was young, I remember when man and woman things. I grew up. Listen, I'm a 90s baby, innit? So when I grew up, and I'm talking about love, I'm talking about old teeth love when people teeth jump off and they sit on side of one another, same way. And that's the kind of love I'm talking about. People wait till they say, I'm 56 years old, my wife. You understand? And when they're old and they're blind and they're on crutches, they're still together. That's the love I grew up seeing. But see what I see now in social media is nothing near love. It's all expectations and what people think should be. And what the real thing is, what we should see is, people don't see that. Do you get me? Because right now, some girls think, if my birthday come and my man don't book hotel or big restaurant or this or that, and I'm a man that, so me have to go, the next guy that's gonna do it on the day or whoever it is that, do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like that depends, you know, because you know, they always say that there's certain things that a man will do for a girl and it won't make her feel in the way because that's not how she wants the affection to be shown. So there's a girl who, I just said that it's her birthday and she just the man, like social media makes it seem like if he's not buying a hotel, if he's not doing all these things, then he's not gentle. Sorry guys.
Go on.
I think it's just
Sorry, she's trying to say like,
I'm trying to say that there's different girls that like different things. So you could be a simple girl and all it takes is your man to
Give you a card.
give you a card and give you chocolates, and you're
written
precious that.
Written words in it, just
But
write them.
as I'm saying, because of social
compared to a
media,
hotel.
girls like that are a dying breed. Because they wanna see the pictures. They want the pictures from the video. No, I'm not saying that's not what I see. I'm saying about what I see on social media. You understand? Because this is social media. Go on.
I think.
Go on. You sure?
I'm saying.
Go on.
I disagree with that. It's not a dying breed because there's girls out there. Have you not seen a girl message a girl saying they're gonna take her here, take her there, and she's still not interested? Those girls, they don't care about money and they don't care about being taken out. They don't care about being spoiled.
Yeah.
It's the little things that actually matter.
Count.
That's why. That's yo.
It's
that's
the little. I honestly, to be honest, obviously, I believe social media pushes this narrative that Valentine's Day you got flowers everywhere, all that. But ultimately, a real life woman, an everyday woman, it's literally the thought that I think counts. I don't date women, so I'm just going on my opinion in from the women that I know. But I just think it's the little things, and I think men, because men and women are different. Men are more logical. They think they have to do that, but you can write a card saying, just how you feel about her. That'll mean way more than all of that, because that's going away the next day. Do you know what I mean? And it's just tapping into that emotional side. Men are logical, so they think, this moving, but the emotion of it, writing a little letter or going to a favourite place or things like that. I think that's what women actually want. Women actually want that. We actually want that. All of this that we're saying, I'll do my nails, it's not the nails, it's the thought, it's the intention behind it.
There's modern girls and
Visual.
so cool. No, but that's not the word I'm looking for. There's another.
I think it can be that.
I think that word
it can be a different
yeah.
tone.
Traditional and modern women.
That's it. Traditional and modern.
But I don't know. I'm
So the modern woman these days, that's who you're talking about. You're forgetting that there is modern girls still in this.
Like I said, there's a dying breed of traditional women. I stand by that.
And that's
Like I said, I grew up in an era where I saw it. I used to see it day to day. I know what I'm saying. I've seen real love. I've seen it. I've grown up in it. I've seen it. What I see today
is modern. This is
different, man. It's different.
See, this is where I feel like I'm gonna get very Jamaican, because
Oh, talk to me.
I'm sorry. I feel like you see those type of situations there, yeah. Women don't tend to share you see. I don't know. I don't feel like women if a woman cheats or deals with another man. Wait, I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on?
In the next podcast, we're gonna talk about cheating, guys. Tonight, we're gonna talk
No, that's a hot topic. I don't think I could be here for that, man. My mouth will get a bit too. I'll start talking about it. Now start costing this little.